Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Ruethian's FTB Adventure. So I finished the power plant, I think. Let's see, visually, ooh, what the heck? Why is there a hole here? I'll have to fix that. Visually, there's not too much change. I tried to do some things in here, and I couldn't come up with any good ideas. So, mainly because the lights are so wonky compared to like windows and stuff. So I think I'm gonna have to redo all the lights, which is gonna suck. But whatever. Um, Downstairs, I put up this little thing here to kind of block the door. Downstairs, everything is pretty much the same. Still got our little setup, and I have it all working as well. So let's go back up, and I'll show you what it does. Let's jetpack. There we go. That door is kind of a pain. I did put reinforced doors back here as well. But okay, so let's see. Each computer goes to its specific reactor, and these lights indicate information about the reactor. So if I go in here and I can type on, reactor 1 powering up, power up successful, the light changed to green, and if we went downstairs it would be running. Let's see. Well, let's go downstairs. So if we went in here, you see this line is now turned on. I mean, it's running. Now I changed these things to a 3-way AND gate instead of what I had. So it's a little bit different. I set this up to where if it goes over 100, this turns off this wire. So it'll turn off the AND gate, so it'll shut down the reactor. This is the switch that's coming from the computer here. So this is on. And this is a manual kill switch down here at the reactor level. So if I wanted to completely kill it and disconnect the computers and make them worthless, I would flip this switch and it would kill them. But then this signal here is the signal that tells everything whether it's actually on or not, because this could be on, but if this isn't on, then that means the reactor is not on. So, yeah. Let's go upstairs again and check this thing. Recording. So in here, okay, it's on now. I can type status, and it'll give me a status report. I can tell it to turn off, and it'll say shutting down. It'll change the light to red, say offline. If it was out of power, out of uranium, the yellow light would come on, and the status would say out of fuel, or I think it's out of fuel. And if it was out of fuel, then it wouldn't let me turn it on, and it would turn it off, and it does a bunch of checks. Like if it can't turn on, it will tell you that it can't be turned on. It only gives you a power up successful if it's got fuel and it actually comes on. So it's pretty cool. So both of these work. Both of them put power into the IDSU, which goes to the it's being put into the it's being put into the matter fabricator. That's the word I'm looking for. Oh, and one other thing. If I turn this back on, get a green light. If we go outside, there should be smoke. Yep. See, we got smoke, so it's on. So I did this. If I turn it off, it's not running. So I did this little thing. It's a piston that I actually use those inverted gates up here because the piston I needed it inverted. But this just takes the wireless signal from the rest of the things, which that's the back of the lights, kind of hidden, but it works. And when it wants off, it pushes the piston. When it wants on, it retracts it. And I don't know why this layout of the blocks works, but it seems to work. See, when it's closed up, it just compiles right there. It doesn't move. But yeah. So when it's on, it's smoking, so you can tell immediately whether the power plant's running or not, just by walking up to the front of it, which is pretty sweet. But because this area is not chunk loaded, we don't get to see anything. Or, well, we don't get to see anything. Because this area is not chunk loaded, it does not stay on. So, if I go back to the house, for instance, it'll unload and everything will turn off. So, it's not the perfect setup, but then I don't really want to have this chunk loaded because I don't really need it at the moment. So I'm not really going to worry about it. But, yeah. So what else? Done a few other little things. Nothing major. And I'll show you those, and then we'll get on with today's episode. So one thing that I did is I tore out all of these farms. I decided that we're getting to the point where we're going to do the town. So I want to move all that stuff over to the town. So I tore it all out of here, and I want it mainly because I want to use this space, and I want to move some of the sorting system stuff down here, because this room up here is getting cram-packed full of stuff. Like, it's getting really full of stuff, and since most of this is on Tesseracts, I kind of want to just move it downstairs, you know? And then it won't be in this room. Then this room can be more, you know, focused on. I can put in more routers really. I'm getting to the point where I'm making so many items that this is almost filling up enough to overflow before sucking it out. Why is this working? Yeah, I guess it is. I guess I'm just lagging. Okay. But yeah, those are the minor changes. I put in more centrifuges because the bees are going like mental. This thing's starting to overflow. There's like six industrial centrifuges there. And I have several more, so we can increase that if there's not space in there. So, yeah. But, anyways, today I think we're going to go out of the house, and I think we're going to do a little server tour type deal. We're going to go look at some other people's houses and see how they have some setups. Because not everybody does things the same way, and maybe we can find something cool and interesting that I can actually explain easily to y'all. So yeah, let's see. Because this is a bucket server, I do have several homes. You can see there, home, that's me. Home wick is wicking, home end is go to the end. Lava, when I was pumping lava, those are both old. Pit, it's Pit Viper, who's the other guy online right now. Oil Quarry, Labyrinth, Smoke, which is a fire swamp, and Twilight, Stronghold, Shin, Turtle, which is my turtle mining, K, which is a person, Pit 2, which is Pit's house, Wick 2, which is an old version, another place that Wick was working and is not anymore, Oil 2, which is Worthless, Corp, which is Corpsicle's house, Riv, which is River's house, and Tulu, which is Tulu's house. So let's see, let's go home. Let's go to Kay's house. This is Kaylee's house. It's another person on the server. You might have seen him online. I don't know. But she's got some mountains over here. Got the top of that tree ripped out. And she doesn't really have a major house yet. I don't know if she's planning to make one or not. But this is her mountain. You can see it's all been turtle dug out a lot. That's the main little building up there right now. But she has a lot of stuff down here as well. So let's go down here first. This is her machine room. She's got a fleet of turtles, it looks like. She's got a bunch of villagers on the trade stuff. Got a bunch of Hydra heads and Wither skeleton heads that I gave her. I didn't give her the Hydra heads, I gave her the Wither skeletons though. These are charging stations for turtles. So you put a turtle next to it, and it'll recharge the turtle up. So that's a different way to charge turtles. I kind of like the lava better, but you know, each their own. She likes to use these zirconium blocks in her build. So I think those are just zirconium blocks up there on the roof, and I think these are, I don't know, these are some kind of block, and then those are engineering blocks. It's all zirconium. This is from the Twilight. Let's see back here. This is a fake door. Is this a fake door? Yeah, that's a fake door. That's pretty obvious that it's a fake door. But here is her old power system. She had lava and a bunch of geothermal generators. Bunch of geothermals. And she burnt through lava like crazy, if I recall properly. But this is her AESU right here. So that's where all the power went into. Where is this hooked up to? This is going to the lightning rod, it looks like. Which is a mighty loss of power. I don't know, maybe she's got to go through the loss of fiber. This big cable loses a lot of power really fast. Yeah, that's an AESU. Let's see, what else? Can we back up here? Up. Let me up. Let me up. Here's our matter fabricator. Looks like she started using diamond dust. These are all scrap, I guess. Oh, that one's not full yet. But yeah, she's got plenty of scrap. Doesn't have any turtles running. This is her processing setup here. So items come in from either of these two things, ender chest or tesseract. They come in through the relay and the filter, go in here, and then each one of these goes down into another relay. And then this one's a macerator, this one's going to be a furnace, this one's an extractor, and this one's a compressor. What? What is she? Twilight saplings. Okay. Okay, yeah, that's the extractor. I guess this is the compressor. I have no idea. But, that's how she's got that set up. And we'll go on the other side because she's got it set up on the other side. We can see this is a recycler here, which makes scrap out of anything you put in it, which is interesting. And then she has, let's see, she's got a main power. She's got an MFSU here as a buffer for her centrifuges. I think this goes to an electrolyzer, 2 MFEs. Then this one is her blast furnace, and then she's got a industrial grinder, and I think she's got an implosion compressor as well over there. Let's go back outside. Here it is. So let's see over here. Yep, implosion or industrial grinder, blast furnace, electrolyzer. But yeah, these are her industrial centrifuges here. I guess she puts all this junk in here. Whatever. This is a timer on a wireless. I think these things are set up on that. Let's see. This is overflow. And yeah, here's her extractor, her compressor, recycler. Let's see, recycler. Nothing interesting. She's got all of them upgraded and stuff. So yeah, and she's got a, what's this guy? She's got a, that's my BLizer. She's got a Mistcraft guy over here, okay. That's odd. But over here she has a bunch of the other machinery stuff. Magma crucible, liquid transposer, chest that is worthless, induction smelter, rolling machine, I don't know why I'm clicking on these, thermionic fabricator, and then all the B things. What is this? Acclimator, I don't have one of those, but I don't need it. Here's the genetic, or no, this is the Apiaris database, which I don't have one of these because I didn't really need it. But this gives like different information on all kinds of bees, and it's recording my stuff. Let's see if does it say. I thought it used to say who discovered it. Let's see. Can we look at the V's? Banks Pier. Oh, Pier. Can't be mutated further. I need to figure out what these ones are, because it could be like they could be what the ones that I'm looking for. I think I have the Pier base increase the V's, but they don't decrease the flux. But anyways, so she's got a squeezer. A lot of things in there. Aggressive effect. I guess she was doing Hellbees. Making that stuff. Yep, she does cells and moves it through that. I do pipes. Not big to set up. This is a bee analyzer here. So she analyzes all of her bees before she grinds them up. And here's her bee juice. And it looks like she's got biomass and biofuel as well. So that's interesting. And this is my pig cart. It's at her house now. She stole it. What is this for? I have no idea. So let's see if we can get behind the scenes here. Portable does not have enough charge to do that. Does not have enough charge to do that. There we go. Let's see, it looks like she's got a tesseract. Crap, can we get in there? Wow, she's got a lot of centrifuges. What is this up top? Looks like ooh! Well, there's that. Let's see, this is an AESU. I think her solar panels are up above here. This is the same setup I have here. She got the idea from me. Or got the setup for me. This is an energy tesseract. So she's sending energy through that. So she's all on solar now as well. This is bee juice here. Yeah, nothing too fancy. These are all her centrifuges coming in. Same thing as mine. These are, except hers are all connected straight up to her bees, it looks like. Yeah, here's her beehives outside. What are these? Let's find out. Heater. Okay. I have no idea what that does. But okay. Let's see what kind of position. Imperial. Valuable. And these guys all got valuables from me. I'm the only person who's bred that far into it. I think she's got up the lapis. Maybe emerald. Okay, emerald. But there's no way that they have that they've bred up to valuable. I'm the only one who's done that so far. I'm quite positive on that. So yeah, here's her bees. Looks like that's just a voiding tesseract there, I guess. That's okay. Ultimate hybrids, advanced hybrids. Let's see. Here's her frame system, just like my old one. Some of these guys, I kind of pretend like I know what I'm doing, so they kind of sometimes they steal ideas from me. You know, the pains of being big, I guess. Here, overflow bees. Need to juice those guys. Underpower, yep. So let's go back inside. Let's see if we can. Oh no, well I guess we can go outside. Let's see over here. I don't know why she has all this chest. But over here she has a little pass-through. Pretty cool, pretty cool. And there should be... These guys all like these invisible blocks. Yep, there's a way down. If I can get up. There we go. And there should be another way up. Yep, there it is. And this is her little technical room up here on top. She's got a bunch of things in here. Exit computer chest. Machinery. Some furnaces. Uncrafting table. Companion cube that I brought her. I give people a lot of things. And this is her sorting system. So she uses the pneumatic tubes. Pitt's stealing something from her. Got you on camera, Pitt, stealing from her. What you gonna do about it, huh? But anyways, so she has pneumatic tubes and items cycle back and forth all the way down, both sides. Which is pretty cool. She's the only one who's doing this. Yep, there's tubes up here. Her input should be like right in here, but I have no idea how to get to it without the invisible, with the invisible walls. So yeah. And then she has an overflow way down here. One overflow. So yeah, that's pretty much Kay's house. Big sorting system, living room up top. Then a machine room and some bees. Oh, and she's got all the a bunch of all the trees as well. So she's just, this was her orchard. She built this the day before I built mine. I was like, come look at my orchard, guys. Come look at my orchard. I was like, you don't have to do that on the machine. She's still mad at me. She wants me to build one for her. But anyways, so let's go, where to next? Let's go to Pitt's house since he's on and flying around here. Let's see, home, Pitt 2. Let's load up, load up, load up. So here is Pitt's house. He's flying around up there. So here is his little bee setup, just like mine was. Again, I was the one who started off doing bees, like I said, and get everybody else going on them because they were so amazing. Server, tour. But then he's got some rubber, he's got some great wood trees. And looks like he's got some of these guys over here. This is where it does, I guess. Looks like he's got industrious and classicals, valuables, valuables. And he's got the same setup over here. Yep. And then this is his house right here. He's got a pretty nice house. Zombie. That's pretty cool. So let's see, let's go inside. Got some armor stands. He's got a tesseract in the floor, got an arrow in the wall, got a assembly table. What else? What else? Chanting. Big empty room. What's in here? What's back here? Big empty room. Let's see, let's go upstairs. So this is a little bit of a machine room, I guess. He's got some villagers. Everybody seems to like the energy tesseract. Chests, secret table. All this same setup here. Bee goop. What else? Oh, he's just, okay. Let's see. Lectern. Okay. Let's see upstairs. This is his sorting room. He's got the same setup that I do. Yeah. Yep, see right here it is. Got a bunch of chests. It looks like in here. Yep, this is overflow. It's got that same thing. He's got that, which, yep, that's the backbone piece there. He's got, this is his centrifuge system, which he claims it's better, which I guess technically it probably is. Gets power through the middle. Why does he have it up here and then sending it down? Okay, whatever. The power in the middle, sorry. I sometimes get off on tangents if you haven't already guessed. I think of things on my own and forget that I'm talking to y'all too. But I'll probably mention that to him. But this is his setup, and technically the way he's got it set up is every single one of these is the same distance apart. So it sends it splits everything up equally, basically. And like mine, it'll fill that first column, then it'll fill the second column, then it'll fill the third column, and so on and so forth. But his kind of splits it up so it all goes separate directions, which is decent. I guess it helps it run better. But then I have like 4 times the amount of combs coming in. But so yeah, he's got barrels everywhere, just like me. Except he seems to keep everything in barrels and doesn't have chests like I do. I keep mainly the raw things and default things in barrels, and then yeah. But anyways, so this is the sorting room up here. This is by the way, this is a personal chest. I think Kay had one. I didn't click on it. But it's just like an LWC chest that nobody else can open. So pretty cool. So here he is, running his machineries. What is this? This is lava here. He has a lava system, had one. Everybody seems to like to work on lava systems. So, he's got a gold cube. What is this? This is a blast furnace, which has nothing. Does that have power? I don't know. Let's see, what is this? Ooh. Okay. I guess that's his vault. Maybe. Here is an AESU. And MFSU. The power converter. Yep, that's where his power is coming from as well. Everybody seems like this setup. It is very nice. It is very, very nice. Oh, this is a lightning rod right here. Yep. And his matter fabricator looks like. So let's go back up. Up and up and up and up. Yep, there's the solar panels. So yeah. It's pretty much Pitt's house. I think there's one more thing back here in the back. He's got a rainmaker there. Weather control device. He's got a tree chopper, like everybody else. And he's got a spawner back here. 2 spawners. Like spiders and pigmen. Everybody seems to take that idea from me. Everybody seems to take my ideas. Gosh darn it. Anyways, so next up is going to be Shin and Joker's house. So this is their house. Giant cobblestone thing. It was cobblestone, then I clicked on it with a Ruethian and turned it to stone. But they have a few toys. They have, this is a farmer, Steve Cart, which it has a hydrator on it, so he will actually keep the crops watered even if it doesn't have water. And it also it has a fertilizer in it as well. If you put bones in it, it'll make fertilizer and make things grow faster. It's not like bone meal fast, but it makes it faster. And I think these things are lily pads or fertility or something. So they make things more grow faster around them. And it looks like they have some deer. and a box here. And I think that's a mob spawner thingy that they have in there. Looks like another tree chopper. Another tree chopper. They actually had their tree chopper running before I did. But I knew the idea, I just didn't have one built. This is the first thing they built. But, so they didn't steal the idea. But it was there. And a brain in the jar, I don't know if I've shown this yet, but if you click on it, it goes on it. And you can put sex on the ground. So it's like back here, I think they have some bees. Yep, these two haven't been playing very much at all. Since Neverwinter came out, they both left here and started playing on Neverwinter. But, which is a great game, by the way. It looks like these bees have been running automatic, but they're not chunk loaded, so, yep. This looks like a peat bog, which makes peat bars, which can be used as a fuel source. Looks like they're making a box over there. Let's see, let's go inside. So inside, they have a wither thing that I built for them because they built this one and they were like, check out our amazing Frankenwither. And I was like, haha, I can make a real one. And they'd be super jelly now. But I don't even think they've seen it. But, some nice stuff in there. But yeah, this is their place. They have, turtles. And they use the wireless thing for them. A bed. Enchanting. Lecterns. This is the other kind of lectern for books. It sets the book on the little crook there. Instead of on the, thing. Lectern. Looks like they were making enchanting books or something. I don't know. And this keeps going up, but there's nothing else above it. Not above us. So let's go down. Down and down. And here's their machine stuff. So they have an AE bioenergistic system as well. And I have no idea how it works, so don't even ask me. I guess these are all like things that move items around and craft using these machines or something. Here's a card assembler. What is this? No idea. Mining age. I guess that's where they're mining at. Let's see, extractor and compressor. Kind of a mess. Insertion chest. Deep storage units. Here's their storage system. And then have a bunch of tanks. Biofuel. No, this is biofuel. This is biomass. My bad. Fuel, lava, nothing, seed oil. This is a steam boiler, which is what they were using to get power for a while. I think they still are, actually. Not this one, though. Here's some redstone energy conduits, creosote oil here. Yep, creosote oil. Here's their boiler. They're using a steam boiler to get all their stuff, and they're boiling, or they're burning planks to make steam, which runs all these steam engines, which makes power. So yeah, totally different engine power setup here. Let's see, this pipe of steam here, popping out. So it's pretty cool. These are These things are all, let's see, if I did that, would this guy's output raise dramatically? No. I think that these things need to be like that. But whatever. I'm not going to change it. I messed up with their base. They have it set that way purposely. Is this something? No. But, yeah. This is Shin and Joker's house. Kind of messy. Not going to lie. But, not much. Let's go check out this thing. Looks like a portal there. And this looks like a giant obsidian cube with turrets on top. Interesting. Very interesting. So next, we can go check out Wiccan and Xeric's place. And the reason I'm just going this way is because I know it's this way. All of these guys, these four houses, by the way, are actually pretty close together. They're probably within 2,000 blocks of each other. But here is Wiccan and Xeric's house. So this is Wiccan's side over here. He's got some of these vertical things making power that's useless. He's got some solar panels. I think he set that up the same as Xeric. Xeric probably is the only... Xeric does things a lot like I do. Well, not a lot like, but he knows how to do things like I do. So he has a lot of things that are his own design and stuff. And then like Wiccan takes a lot of things from him. But these are all automatic. Farmers look like they've run out of seeds. They plant and harvest wheat. And this one should harvest cactus if it was on. That's not got power. That's the problem. They don't have power. Because he never set up a power system. He's got a fancy windmill. And an oil rig with some refineries in it. There was oil up top and fuel in the bottom, but they've used all that. Got some solar panels. Got some more solar panels. Got some of these things. And he's got these obsidian pressure plates, which only mobs can touch, or only people can touch, no mobs. And then he's got a bunch of machines. Personal safe. Bunch of machines. Armor stands, some linking books. Those are linking books. Let's see, he's got downstairs, he's got creosote. The creosote comes from this blast furnace here. You burn coal and it makes creosote. It looks like was using magma crucibles to make lava, but I think he gave up on that. Wasn't enough lava. He's got some charging stations. He's got 2 of these pads. Pretty cool. How much is that? That's 11 million. Interesting. These are thermal generators here for the lava. Some of those guys are all empty. But this stuff we've seen all before. That's why I'm kind of just saying it and I'm moving on. Another one of these. It's pretty cool. Down here, he's got the mother of all combustion engine pillars. It was a crazy ton of these things, and he didn't set them up right. These are all connected to the same number, and all of these are connected to the same number, and I don't think it works completely. I think it still overheats. But he's got biofuel. He's got a tank of water, which is useless. These are fermenters here that make biomass, and they're all unpowered because he has no fuel. Looks like. Let's see. This is the on and off switch for that. Let's see. He's got a bunch of invisible panels as well. Here's his stills, which make this stuff. Let's go down. Down here he's got This is a blaze spawner. So they just fall down and die and give them blazes, it looks like. And I think this one's a creeper. Yes, this one's a creeper. I'm gonna turn them on. Yep. Just kills creepers. So that's cool. And in this thing, all the power comes down to this bottom place. Energy tesseracts. These guys. Over here, this is his lightning rod and matter fabricator. Uses scrap. And these are electric engines. I guess, yeah, most of his power is coming from solar up top there. And it's going into these guys, which is turning it into the other kind of power, instead of using a energy bridge, which is much more efficient with energy bridges, I think. It's much smaller too. But, yeah, electric engines just take the EU power and produce MJ power. So, nothing bad. Or nothing bad. Yeah. But he's got a nuclear reactor, like we've seen this before, his nuclear reactor. He's got a safety switch there, and a, what is this, MFSU? No uranium. Custom hazmat suits. And this is kind of the tunnel to Wicked's place too, but this is their sorting system. It's got a bunch, they got a big one in here, they got a bunch of junk. I don't really like it. I like the barrels better. But apparently it interacts with all these machines. He's got a fully upgraded industrial blast furnace. These are like the big casings, which I can make. I can make those, but I'm too lazy to. I don't have a use for them. And then yep, this is a bunch of different crafting recipes they've got set up in here, which is pretty cool. It's just a big auto crafter system. But okay. So we're now heading into Wiccan's base. And Wiccan was the guy who helped me on the nuclear power plant the other day. So that's who that was flying around with me. And it was really helpful. He's got some biofuel, some water, some biomass. This is his power room, which is the same setup as mine because I built it. He had another base, and I set that up for him, and he just keeps using it. Here's his chunk loader, apparently. Crafting station, that's pretty cool. I like that. Lightning rod. This goes down to his lightning rod. Empty room. Let's see what else. What else? Creosote. I don't know why these guys have all these. It's completely worthless. I mean, the creosote's nice, but coke is not very helpful. In the blast furnace, and you can make steel in it, but you can do the same thing in an industrial blast furnace. So, I don't really get it. But, anyways, pulverizer. You got all the basic machines. Here's where all the power from the wind turbines comes. He's got a bunch of battery boxes. That's his energy tesseract, apparently. I keep opening this. I guess I could change it to that. Let's see. And now for the best part of his base, which is this. The Hall of Armors. He's got every kind of armor. That's one that I don't have. Some of them, like the mage robes and the bee robes, I made for him. I don't know how he got that. He's got everything. He's got a power suit. He's got a composite armor, which is what this is, and he's got engineering legs, or overalls or something, and then rubber boots on these. And this is a power suit that goes invisible. And then he's got this room, which is a bunch of different like shelves and show off things, portal guns. Some of these things I need to make. He's got some clay iron golems. Testificates, I don't know. Buff testificates. Which I actually made these, but I didn't show how to make them because I was kind of playing around, which I may show sometime. Shh. But yeah, I made these two guys for him. I made one of them and then we copied it to the other one. Yeah, he's just got a bunch of different things in here. Potions. He's got some mead from me.
Get mad.
Portal turret guys talking. Let's see what else. Companion cubes. Energy lines. Where do these go? Nowhere. What is this? I guess this is his own storage unit, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. But then he's got this room, which is his drinking room. It's supposed to be a big tank of mead, but I'm the only one who has mead, and I won't sell at a reasonable price. So he doesn't have any mead. But it's pretty cool. It's got some ebon chairs, jukebox, and yeah. So there's 2 more bases, but there's rivers and cypresses, which those 2 guys are together, and there's Lu, Tulu 2. But none of those bases, there's actually a door over here I can go out. Neither of their bases are really that prepared and elegant, so I don't really want to go over there because there's not really much to show. But oh yeah, he's got a pitfall. But so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed checking out everybody else's bases today. I know it probably went pretty fast, but I wanted to get them all in. Anyways, guys, catch you next time. Bye.